I am trying to go live on mobile for the first time, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna see if I can edit my settings because I couldn't figure out how to do it before. Ah! Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. That was weird. Whoa, okay. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, maybe I can't figure it out. Hi, Lana. I think this is going to be kind of difficult for me because I can barely see that chat. Wow. Anyways, I'm in Utah right now, so that's kind of exciting. I am working on a sock I just cast on for my partner. I'll show you the yarn I'm using. I don't know. I was trying to fiddle. I like to have my, so only my subscribers can chat because I don't want weirdos. Hold on. I'm sorry. I have a plastic bag. Ooh, I hate that sound. Okay. This is the yarn I'm using to make my socks. I just went to a yarn crawl in Ogden yesterday and I got this yarn. It's Laying Yarns Super Socks, and this is Silk Color 4-ply, and it's in this. It shows you a little model of the sock that you make. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I'm on vacation. I'm visiting my friend. I'm in her house right now. She snowboards. She's at work right now, but it was her birthday yesterday, so I'm just here to see my friend and just figured I'd pop on a live to what am I doing? To work on my sock. I don't know. Hi! Oh my gosh! Hi, Muma. Mima, Muma, meet. How are you? I'm in Ogden right now. Oh gosh, what am I doing? But yeah, today I'm picking her up from work in a couple hours. And we're gonna go hiking in the Cottonwood Mountains. I'm really excited. Hi, Nikita. Ooh, you're pretty far from me in Ukraine. But yeah, we're going to the Cottonwood Mountains, and it's like a 5-mile hike. And we end at an alpine lake, and there's salamanders. So, and apparently the wildflowers are popping off right now too, so that'll be really beautiful. So I just really hope I see the salamanders. That'd be so cool. They're so cute. They're huge. Hi, Mandy. How are you? I'm like pretty tired. We have been kind of just like going. Well, yesterday there was I went to a couple yarn stores in the area because I got really lucky. Apparently there's a yarn crawl going on right now, as I just so happened to be in the area. So I got some yarn yesterday. I got quite a bit of yarn. I tried to like get mostly like local yarn, but obviously like this yarn that I just showed y'all is not local, but it's Lang and I wanted to try it. So I'm making socks for my partner. I asked him to pick out the color and he was like, you pick. And I was like, okay, well, this is the one you're getting then. They're cool though. They're like stripey. So, hi Frizzy. Hi Lacey. Ooh, from Australia. Hi Bert. I sound Midwestern. I am Midwestern. Hi Roxanne. I'm from Wisconsin. Maine Yarn Cruise Crawl started this month. Have visited first 2 shops. Got a real good deal on sock yarn. Nice. Yeah, I picked up a lot of sock yarn too because I didn't want to just like buy a bunch of yarn and not like have a plan for it. So sock yarn's kind of easy because you know what you're going to make with it, you know? Plus I really wanted some socks to work on the airplane on my way home. So I got some sock yarn. I'm still on my trip, Frizzy. My friend's at work right now, so I'm just kind of, I wouldn't say wasting time. I'm trying to fill up the time. So, oh shoot, I think I messed up. Oh no, we're good. I feel like I'm not like super advanced in knitting. Well, I'm definitely not advanced in knitting, but like sometimes I'm like, did I just knit or purl? I don't know. I have to like really look. Um, yeah, I just started these socks. There's like that much of the cuff, so not too much. Sorry, I have to go. Oh, that's okay. Have a good breakfast. Thank you. Sleep time for me. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Good night. Yeah, Australia. The time. It's so funny because you're like a day ahead of us. You're in the future. So wild. What are y'all working on right now? It's my first time going live on mobile, so it's kind of interesting. So today my friend is at work right now. She started at 6. It's 9 in Mountain Time. And I'm gonna pick her up from work at 10:15, and then we're gonna go hiking. It's like a 5-mile hike in the Cottonwood Mountains, and we end at this alpine lake. And I saw a video actually on my Instagram the other day of this, like, I don't know if it was the exact hike, but it was like in the Cottonwoods at an alpine lake, and there are these like huge salamanders. You're not allowed to go swimming in the lake, but you can like look in the lake, and so I'm really hoping I see salamanders. And then after, I think we're just gonna get dinner and hang out in Salt Lake City. I'm not entirely sure. She's the planner. She's got it all planned out, so I'm just kind of going along for the ride. But yesterday we went hiking at Green Pond, I think it was called, or something like that. And we saw a moose. It was wild. We were walking, and we were walking back down, because you go up and then you go back down. And we were walking back down, and the moose was like laying in the grass. We didn't see it, and it stood up, and her partner was like, oh my gosh, a bear. And I was like, is that a horse? And then my friend like crouched down, and I was like, no, you gotta keep walking. Like, and she's like, oh my god, it's a moose. Like, I want to pet it. And I was like, we're not. No, mm-mm. It was huge. It was a bull. It was really big, and we were really close to it. I'll show y'all pictures, but I was the first time seeing a moose, and I was like, whoa. It was just chilling though. I made direct eye contact with it. It was like, sup. It was just eating grass, but that was wild. Drawing up sketches for a Yummy Cats coloring book. Ooh, oh, I will so get that from you. That's awesome. Hi, Amy. Yeah, don't get him. Yeah, I know. I was like, I didn't even know there was meese in Utah. I had no idea. I thought they were like only in Canada, kind of. But I saw a video of a baby moose the other day. Actually, 2 baby moose. They're so funny looking. Like, they're obviously so cute, but like they don't have necks. They're just like heads on shoulders. Like, they're so funny looking. I was cracking up. I feel like when they're adults, they become a little bit more proportional. So yeah, it was wild though. It was huge, and we were really close to it. Like, the picture I took, I wasn't even zoomed in, but it didn't seem to like mind us. It was just eating. Like, it just woke up from a nap and started eating, basically. But that was wild. And my friend told me that apparently that area that we were in was like known for moose, but she's like never seen one before. And then after the hike, we went down to, there's a reservoir. It's man-made, like huge, it just looks like a lake. And we went swimming in there for a little bit to cool down. And then we went home, and then we got dinner at a Mexican place. And then we went home and ate cake and fell asleep. So that was my day yesterday. But the yarn stores I went to one in Bountiful, Utah, called Seed Stitch, and the owner, her name's Kim. She was super nice and helpful, and I'll show you some of the yarn I got because it was really cool. I'm gonna try and do Stephen West has a mystery knit along, and so I don't know much about it, but you're making socks, and he said to get 5 like contrasting color skeins. So I got these. So I got these 5. They're all the same brand. It's like a local Salt Lake City brand dyer called Lovejoy Fibers and Knits. So these are the colors I got for the socks. I don't know. Yeah, they are pretty. They're like a little bouquet. Don't pet a moose. Yeah, I know. I've heard that they're very like kind of aggressive and like territorial. They're kind of like hippos. So, and then I'm not gonna show you all the yarn because I honestly got a decent amount. So, and I'll show you all in the vlog and stuff. But I want to show you this. This is from a dyer in Washington, Frizzy. I'm not sure exactly where in Washington. She just said Northern Washington, but I'm not sure. I didn't look it up. But it's called Spin Cycle Yarns. And this colorway was apparently dyed specifically for the yarn store for the yarn crawl. And I'm not sure if y'all can see like the colors that well. But it's so pretty. It's definitely prettier in person. It looks kind of like muddy, I feel like, on the camera, but it's so pretty. So I was like, well, I have to get that if it's like specially dyed, like for your store. But I was like, I don't know what I'm going to make with it. So she kind of helped me out. She's like, well, you could make like, it's called the Geometer sweater. It's like a knit colorwork sweater. So I'm thinking about making something like that. Who needs a neck? Yeah. It was fun. And then I got a couple other things, but I'll show you all that later. And then I went to another store in Ogden. What am I doing? I went to another store in Ogden, and that one was called Needlepoint Joint. And there I kind of mostly just got sock yarn because I was like, I already got the yarn for like any of the projects I was thinking about. So I don't want to get like a bunch of yarn and not know like what to do with it. So yeah. But what are you, well, you're working on a coloring book, Frizzy. That's so cool. How's that going? But what's everyone else working on? Okay. What am I doing? Okay. I'm still getting in the flow of knitting socks. With the magic loop, sometimes it can get confusing for me. But yeah, going well. Started yesterday. How long is it going to be? Like, how many pages is your goal, you think? I'm excited. I'm really excited. I love coloring books. My thing with coloring books, though, is that I like sometimes I'm like scared to color in them because I'm like, oh, it's like so beautiful, you know. But I need to just like color in my coloring books. I have so many like uncolored coloring books. But they're like one of my favorite ways to collect art from people. And then it feels like a little mini collab, you know? I'm like, yeah, we're just collabing on this piece. Crocheting a dragonfly afghan. Oh, hi, Chantel. Wow, a dragonfly afghan? That sounds beautiful. Is it like mosaic or like tapestry? I know this isn't a huge thing, but I'm making a baby star onesie. Oh my god! I want to make those. Those are so cute. What color are you doing? I've got 3 pics drawn up fully, just needing final line art, and then I've got another 8 or so thumbnailed up. Nice. I don't really know what that means, but sounds like you're making really good progress on it. Sounds like you got like kind of the brainstorming down, and now it's just like doing the fine detailing. Thinking about 20 coloring. Oh, 30. Oh, that's good. That's going to be a really good amount. Is it aimed for children, I'm assuming? I want something 100% hand-drawn to publish under Frizzy Bee Books. So many of the coloring books out there are AI. Yeah. And this one has zero AI. Yeah. Good. I would never expect AI from you, Frizzy. Not with all the talent that oozes from your fingers. Yeah, it's really sad. Like I will never like probably buy a coloring book not from like an artist again. I just bought a coloring book from this artist. His name's John Griffin, and it's really cool. I haven't colored in it yet, but I also bought a print from him, and I was like, hey, if I buy this print and I color it in, like, would that upset you? And he was like, oh my gosh, no, please do. So I'm excited to do that. I just got a bunch of sparkle gel pens in the mail. I haven't seen them yet because they're at home, but I'm really excited. I hope that they work as well as they did in the video, because I definitely got like, I definitely bought them because I saw a video of someone using them and I was like, oh my god, those are so cool. So hopefully that they are like actually as glittery as they looked. But hi Megan, how are you? It's kind of hard to like look at the chat on live. It's the semi-heathered looking deeper blue color. Ooh, I'm loving it specifically because of the color, so it makes working on it easier. Yeah. Wow. Is it, you said it's heathered. Is it the like Lion brand Heartland yarn? I really like that yarn, and it's kind of like heathered as well. Just cute and kawaii style. It'd be them at the Yummy Cats Cafe. Aww! I'm excited. I am excited to see that. Yeah, yeah, I know. I actually have so many gel pens too. I have like probably like 100 gel pens, but they're not sparkly. Some of them are metallic. But I hate when you like get gel pens and then some of them don't work well, or like they don't last long. So I don't know. The ones that I got are the Grabby brand. Have you guys ever tried the Grabby brand? I feel like I always see them on TikTok. This one I saw on Instagram, but it doesn't matter. They look really nice. Like every time I see videos of them, I'm like, oh, but I've never heard of anyone actually trying them. So I guess maybe I'll be my own guinea pig in that. Hopefully they work. I don't know. They came and I asked my partner to test them out, but he didn't. So I was like, you should play with them and let me know how they are. But he didn't, so we'll see. I'll keep you all updated on the gel pens. Introduce the characters as they look to find the next Yummy Cat flavor. Ooh. It's like a whole story. That's gonna be so cute. I can't wait to see that. Oh. I'm like tired, y'all. I feel like I'm not used to being this active. My friend is so active. She climbs mountains and stuff. It's like anytime she has off, she's like climbing a mountain. Like in the wintertime, she's going snowboarding. I'm like, oh, I love doing all, like, I love like hiking and stuff. But I'm just not used to it, especially in this like elevation change. I'm like, ooh, I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping hard. I'm like, I don't know. I'm excited for our hike though. I think it'll be really fun. But, oh, it's Bamboo Pop by, ooh, I actually saw that yesterday at the yarn store that I went to, and I almost bought it. It's really nice. You like it? Let's just say I have to hold back buying more. Yeah, they had that Bamboo Pop. I remember because I was like, oh my god, I was really tempted to buy it, but I was sitting there and I couldn't like think of something I wanted to make with it right then and there. And I didn't want to just buy a bunch of random colors of this yarn, because that was the other thing. It's like they had so many colors of it, and I wasn't like able to commit to buying a bunch of one color or something like that. So I just didn't, I passed on it, but it did feel really, really nice. I remember being like, oh, Universal Yarns has a lot of good yarn. But I don't think they sell like, I don't know the terms, but like they don't sell like retail, or like you can't just buy directly from them. Like you have to buy them from a store. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but I feel like I've looked into buying a different yarn from them, and it was like find a retailer near you or something like that. But so I'm wondering, like, did you buy it at a local yarn store? Or did you buy it directly from Universal Yarns? Maybe it was like a different brand too that I'm thinking of. Also, did y'all know that you can't buy ChowGoo directly from their website either? I did not know that. Because whenever I broke my knitting needles, I went to go replace them, and I was like, well, let me try like a different brand. I'll try ChowGoo. Like, I've heard a lot about them. And I went to go buy some, and yeah, you like can't buy them. It was like log in with your store number or something. And I was like, well, I don't have a store. So also, so I got a replacement for these knitting needles. Well, actually, the three. No. Okay, so I have the 3mm needles for these. These are Knit Pro Dreams. And when I was at the yarn store yesterday, they had the same brand, but I got the 2.5 and the 2.25 because I need the 2.25 for a different project. And the 2.5 is what's recommended for socks, but I didn't have it. So I made my other socks in the 3mm because that was the smallest I had. Anyways, I was talking to the store owner, and she was saying, like, I was like, oh yeah, like, you know, my 3mm broke, like I stepped on them or something. And she was like, bring them into me. And I was like, well, I didn't, she's like, bring them into me, like, I'll replace them. And I was like, I didn't get them here. And she was like, it doesn't matter. Like, they have a lifetime warranty. And I was like, but they're interchangeable. Like, they're from my interchangeable pack. And she's like, it doesn't matter. She's like, we'll replace them. And apparently, if you bring your, like, this brand specifically to a yarn store that sells it and carries it, they will give it you, like, replace them for free, and then Knit Pro Dreams like reimburses the yarn shop. So if you have this brand, I think that's good to know. I was like, oh dang, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to like stop into the store, but honestly I might, because I'm gonna be, there's like a market on, the store's located on like the historic downtown in Ogden, and there's like a farmer's market on Saturday that my friend wants to go to, so I'm gonna be in the area, so maybe I'll bring them along with me just in case it's like convenient for me to stop in and then just get like a free pair of knitting needles. I was like, dang, that's really good to know. It's actually very cool of them to do that. So sorry, I'm behind. A story told in pics mostly. That's gonna be so awesome. Yeah, it's like you're combining like your children's book making with a coloring book. That's so fun. How long? I got to Utah Wednesday afternoon. So just a couple days. And then today's Friday. I keep forgetting my days. Today's Friday. I'm leaving tomorrow, so it's kind of a short trip. I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon. I'm going home. So I made 2 baby rompers, another baby star onesie with, oh my gosh, your baby's gonna be so stylish. Premier Yarns actually sells their yarn online. Oh! Plus they sell from their website. Oh. But this nearby craft store actually carried it, and that's when I tried it for the first time. And the rest is history. Yeah, I really like, you know, like the various yarns from Universal Yarns I've tried. I don't think I've tried that many, but I tried a cotton from them and I really liked it. And that was the one I tried to like purchase more of, but I couldn't figure out where to buy it from. So maybe it was just that specific one. But who knows? I know, isn't that really nice? I was like, wow. So, like, so good to know. Especially because, like, all of my knitting needles, except for the random 3mm ChowGoo I have, are the same brand, this Knit Pro Dreams. which I don't know if the Dreams is like the specific kind of needle, because they're wood. So maybe the Dreams is like their wood line, but I've never seen any other ones from Knit Pro before. Not to be confused with Knit Picks, because they also have knitting needles, but it's not the same brand. Kind of confusing. Like, let's get a little bit more creative with our names here. Because I thought they were Knit Picks, but they're not. They're not. I like that they take care of customers like that. Yeah, I know. I'm like, well, you're investing money into these knitting needles. To be fair, I broke them. Like, I'm pretty sure I stepped on them and that's how they broke or something, you know, like they were in my bag and I wasn't paying attention, and when I went to go like grab them, they were just snapped in half. So who knows what I did. I keep saying I stepped on them. I don't know if I actually stepped on them, but I was it was my carelessness that broke them, I'm sure. So definitely very nice of them. So I'll let y'all know if I get a different set or not. But yeah, I haven't even tried out the Chow Goo ones yet. I got the stainless steel pair in 3mm. I just haven't. I have that one sock that I'm working on, and I'm at the part where I like need to start the toe, and that's when my needles broke. So I just have to transfer them onto the other needles and then start the toe. But that requires me to transfer them onto a new set of knitting needles and then also read the pattern and like learn how to finish a pair of socks. So that requires two things that require mental effort. And so I was like, well, I'm just gonna start a new one since I have the yarn and the knitting needles. It's a little bit easier for me. It's just me procrastinating doing that. Hi from France. Hi, Coco. Recently found your channel. Oh, thank you. How are you doing today? It's probably getting pretty close to dinner time there, no? Or it's the afternoon. Thank you for joining me today. I'm just working on some socks. Well, a sock I'm making for my partner, but I'm not very far in it yet. I'm just working on the cuff. And my goal is to finish the cuff before my flight on Saturday so that I can just do the leg really mindlessly. That is the goal. That's the goal. I can't stay on too long either today because I still need to eat breakfast and brush my teeth. I like kind of just woke up. And I have to go pick up my friend in less than an hour, so I have to do all that. So probably won't be on too much longer, but I just thought I'd pop on. I really wanted to try going live on mobile because I just wanted to see what it was all about. I don't have my computer here, so kind of my only option, but just after 5 p.m. working on squares for a cardigan. Ooh, granny squares? Yeah, yeah, second cup of coffee. I need my first cup of coffee still. You're making a granny square cardigan? I love that. I've been thinking about making a granny square cardigan for a hot minute. Definitely on my future projects list. We'll see. We'll see when I can do that, but are you making it really colorful? Or are you sticking to kind of like a color palette? Hi, Peanuts. At 11, we're going to the fair. That's so fun. Hopefully it's good weather and it's not too hot. And y'all can stay hydrated and go pet some animals or something. That sounds like a lot of fun for a Friday. I do love a fair. And hopefully you can, is it like a state fair or just like a little county fair? But I don't like going to the fair when it's like too hot and you can't find any shade. I feel like, oh, I just want to like sit in the shade. So hopefully the weather's good for you. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay. Our county fair isn't until August. Oh, good. I'm glad it's going to be great weather. Ooh, making a bunch of floral granny squares. That sounds beautiful. 6 colors. That sounds really pretty. That's going to be a really nice cardigan. I don't know when our county fair is. I think it might be like either going on right now. I feel like I heard someone talking at work about going to the fair. But I also think like in Wisconsin, there's so many fairs in the summer. And I don't know if that's just Wisconsin. I'm sure it's not, but like there's so many fairs, not just county fairs, not just state fairs, but like in Milwaukee, they have like the Summerfest grounds, and they have like German Fest, like Italian Fest, I don't know, all these different fests, like every weekend in the summer. And Summerfest, which is like a music festival. So many festivals and fairs. Yeah, I'm glad you're gonna have great weather. That's gonna be so nice. I miss American fairs. What were you up to in Salt Lake City? So I'm actually staying in Ogden. So my first day, my friend picked me up from the airport, and we went to the Salt Flats in western Utah. We basically we drove to Nevada to get gas, so pretty far. We saw the Salt Flats, which I'm really glad I got to see. They're so cool, like so vast and very pretty. And that was good like first day activity because we just kind of chatted in the car for like an hour and a half. You know, I haven't seen her in a year and a half, so it's been so nice to see her. Um, and then after the Salt Flats, we went to Salt Lake City, and we went to the Capitol, and there was like a free yoga class at the Capitol, which was really cool. There was like hundreds of people there. There was so many people there, all doing yoga together. It was very beautiful. And then after that, we just went home. Yeah, we went home. We had spaghetti, leftover spaghetti, and we went to bed. I was tired. I got up at 3 a.m. to make my flight. Yeah, and then yesterday I went to a couple yarn shops while she went to work, and then we went hiking, and then we went swimming, and then we came home, and then we went to dinner, and then we went to bed. And then today I'm picking her up in a little less than an hour, and we're gonna go hiking. And then I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to Salt Lake City. I think we're just gonna go like eat and hang out. I'm not exactly sure like what the plan is. I think the hike's gonna take a few hours because we hike up to an alpine lake and then probably hang out there for a little bit, maybe eat like a snack, and then hike back down. So I think we're gonna be doing that for like most of our day today, and then probably just grab dinner in Salt Lake. But she's got friends there too, so I'm not sure if we're gonna like meet up with some of her friends or what. And then tomorrow is my last day, and I'm not sure if we're going hiking tomorrow, but we're for sure going to their like farmers market that Ogden has. It's like a really big farmers market, so we'll check that out, and I'll probably buy some stuff. Yeah, Mandy said that she was entering in a blanket, but that's the Minnesota State Fair. But I mean, it's not that far of a drive for me. It's like a few hours, I think. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll go if you have an entry in. I would love to see it, you know, and see her. Hi AJ. How are you? How's your weather today? Don't forget oh, thanks, Frizzy. Yeah, it's been so fun. Yeah, the Salt Flats are so pretty. There's not really much to do there. You know, you kind of just go and like drive around, and we got out and walked around, and did a couple yoga poses, huh? And then just like we hung out there for like, I don't know, 40 minutes, and then we kind of just drove back. But definitely worth seeing, I think. Very cool. I kept seeing videos of the salt flats after it rained, and they look so pretty after the rain. My friend said she's been there after it rained, and yeah, the mountains just like reflect on the surface of the salt flats. She said you can't drive on it though when it's raining, or like after it rained, because you can get stuck. So, but I was like looking for bones and fossils and stuff, because apparently it used to just be a big salt lake that like evaporated, and so now it's just like salt flat. But I didn't see any fossils, but I also don't really know what I'm looking for fossils. I didn't look that hard. But yeah, definitely cool. It's kind of just wild. We didn't see like any animals there, so I'm like, I was just kind of thinking like what lives out there, because it's kind of just basically like desert. So I bet like a lot of the animals that live there are probably like nocturnal, because it's so hot during the day. Like little mice and stuff like that. Snakes maybe. Because there's like a decent amount of brush. So I don't know, blabbing about these salt flats. Oh yeah. Do you have any updates, Mandy? On whether or not like it's gonna be exhibited? Whether or not it's gonna be shown at the fair? I don't know when you find out about that. I don't know when the state fair is either. I think they're usually in August though. It's hot and humid there. It's hot here. Definitely not humid. It's so dry. I feel like I'm never gonna recover. I'm like parched. Like constantly parched. My skin is like, I need to slather in lotion. It's hot and dusty, but it's very beautiful. And they definitely get a lot of sunshine, but it's been raining so much in Wisconsin. I was kind of talking about that, and my friend was like, oh, I want rain so bad, you know? From oh yeah, it's so late. There's someone else from Australia that just went to bed. You gotta go to bed. Working on granny squares? What are you making with your squares? Are you just making squares to make squares? I know, me too. 1:30. I don't remember the last time I stayed up till 1:30. I stayed up till 10:30 yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go to bed, which is 11:30 my time. So if you think about it, it's even later. But yeah, actually, I think I should probably hop off because the time's gonna kind of flying by. I'm not even realizing. I didn't even realize it's already been over almost 40 minutes since I've been live. Wow. And I need to go eat something quick and probably, I just gotta get ready for my day a little bit, and I'm picking her up by 10:15, so I gotta leave at like 10. So I should probably head out, but thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry it was kind of a short one. Hi, Winsome. I'm sorry, I'm just heading out, but I think we get notified for accepting next week. Keep us posted, Mandy. I'm a night owl. Don't expect me to be coherent before midday. That's fair. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. Granny squares in the works over here too. Working on a blanket. Fun. Using join as you go since her birthday's before I started yesterday. You're pushing time. Wow. Hi, Peanuts. Hopped on. I know. Sorry. All right. I'm going to head out. So have a great day. And I'm trying to vlog a little bit of what I'm doing here and there. I'm definitely taking pictures and stuff. So you'll see those. But yes, I will chat with y'all at a future day. And I hope that y'all have amazing rest of your day and great weekend, because I probably won't talk to you, but we will chat soon. So I gotta figure out how to end this live. Perfect. All right, bye y'all.